Okay, so this is our virtual tour at SAIC, and then this is just one of our art and technology classrooms. So art and technology is the meeting between, obviously, art and technology. There's a lot of like popular forms of art that actually have both a lot to do with like STEM stuff as well as different art making practices. This program generally, you'll focus on stuff like programming, light, electronics, kinetics, audio, VR, AR, games, bioart, history, and theory. Um, so like some of the most popular things to do in this department are game design, which you can kind of see stuff that's going on with that here, as well as like virtual reality stuff, especially as virtual reality is becoming more accessible to people. You have those like box setups you just need an iPhone for. Virtual reality is getting more popular at SAIC. AR games and BioArt have recently become super popular. We also have stuff like neon bending if you're interested in like really sculptural forms. But I just want to show you really quick, like a little pano. So this is a BioArt Lab. It looks very much like a lab that you might have worked with either in high school or in any other like biology setting. BioArt is using biology and art. There's a lot of different ways to do this. I know someone who grows fungi specifically to make prints using the fungi, like cell spores or spore prints. You can actually do spore prints at home if you just go out and find a mushroom, but you can also manipulate how a mushroom grows, make it into a specific pattern, and then print it. There's also been people who, I think it was a faculty as well, who would sample trash. People would leave cigarette butts on the ground and you can take it and actually get some DNA off of it and do 3D prints of people based off of the limited amount of DNA that's on that. So bioart is stuff like that. It's manipulating biology and different forms of like science for art making. This is what an art, this is actually in the, I believe that this is in the black box room. The black box room is generally used for game design classes. That's where the experimental game lab happens. So this is an example of motion capture stuff. You actually no longer need to use these little like pressure balls anymore to do motion capture. So what you can't see in this photo are there these little cameras in the ceiling that are capturing the motion, obviously, and then you've got the plane that they're walking on. So for the actual systems that you're working on, at SAIC, all students do get provided with the full Adobe suite. So everything from Photoshop and Bridge and Lightroom to like Adobe Audition. So you will have that and you will be doing a little bit. I'm sure that you'll be using Premiere in editing your videos if you ever make that for like documentation of work. But then in addition to that, you will be getting a lot of other technology and other programs from our CRIT service, which is like the on-campus. I call them the on-campus geek squad, but basically like they help update our computers. So that's anything from like open frameworks, C++, processing JavaScript and Python. So that's kind of your main options. We do other stuff as well, but that I would say is that's considered industry standards. That is what you're going to be working on. Some of those do have options to do student versions from home already. So if you'd like to practice before becoming a student, go for it. This over here is the Kinetics Lab. This is part of robotics. Robotics is an interesting place between sculpture and technology. So this is another thing that we do offer at SAIC. It's kind of a fun program as well because you get to use like anything that kind of breaks around campus will get brought to these guys and they get to use it for whatever they want. This is another photo. So yeah, art and technology, super interactive. You're doing gaming as well as sculpture. Yeah, so if you're interested in game design or you're interested in sculptural forms, art and technology is definitely your department. Casey, you can take it over.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Hannah. And thank you all for joining us on our tour today of the Art and Technology Department. If you have further questions about the department or about the school in general, you can reach out to us. Our office phone number and our email address is listed right here. It's 312-629-6100 or ugadmis@saic.edu. And then for more information about the school or to learn more about the Art and Technology Department, you can visit our website, saic.edu. For specific admissions questions or admissions information, you can visit us at saic.edu/admissions. Thank you again for joining us. Have a great day.